Do you crave exciting sports takes and news? Fed up with the same old boring voices you hear on the radio? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you just might be a T-Bloomaholic. Lucky for you, it's time for another episode of the T-Bloom Talk Show, the #1 sports podcast in the world. Settle in, my T-Bloomanites, because another episode starts right now. Live from T-Bloom headquarters, here's your host, T-Bloom.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Another fucking week of football, huh?
Yeah, we do, baby. Week 7 is in... Right? Week 7?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, too. Week 7, that is
I
nuts.
know, man.
It's going by fast.
Let's start this one off like we did last week. Let's fucking soak it in. Feel that pleasure that you feel waking up on a Saturday that you can watch some college football just to get you ready for some Sunday fucking NFL showdown.
What I'm talking about, exactly. Yep, you already know. A college itch, crabs, as I like to call it. Good old college itch.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that went totally. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful, beautiful day out here in Tacoma, Washington, and not beautiful in the sense of nice and sunny and fucking sunshine, hotness, and whatever, but it feels really
nice
fall.
Stuff.
Feels
Okay.
really
like
fall,
that.
man. It really does. The leaves are turning, they're falling. It's cold. Don't want to be outside very much, but
No.
I love it.
Sounds like that's what I remember. That's about right. It's nice, sunny here. We got some sunshine. It's about 75 here, so not too
Damn,
bad.
really?
Yeah. It was cold last week though, so feel your pain.
Do you guys even have much of a fall over there in Maryland?
Yeah, definitely. We get all the seasons, 100%. We get snow, we get hot, we get like almost more extremes than
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck, you guys will get there eventually, but enjoy the sunny weather while you got it, because once it goes, it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop fucking around, dinking around, let's get to some goddamn NFL football Sunday. By the way, Missouri, we really need you to start fucking scoring 3-3 against Auburn. Not happy with that right now.
I mean, I didn't want to go against you guys, but I wasn't like the Auburn. I mean, just because the team's unranked. I mean, it's still Auburn, baby. I mean,
yeah, I didn't realize they were going against Missouri. I'm just being a good friend.
Yeah. I get that. No, I went with, I put a couple bucks on it, but I didn't go. I was going to go big on it. I didn't go. I was like, oh, that kind of scares me.
Yeah.
Auburn, Auburn. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, that's for sure. I did not know they were going against Auburn. I would have. That's why I only bet $1. Okay.
See, you're all exactly. No, for sure. 100%.
It's the only reason. Okay. Let's kick it off right now. We got the 6:30 a.m. matchup. For those of you who live in the West Coast, for you would be like a 9:30, like a regular Sunday morning.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
But however, you're gonna have to watch the Patriots and Jaguars. Both these teams are 1-5. Both these teams might be on a rebuild. The Patriots more than the Jags, I would say, but the Jags, I mean, it's going to be hard to come back from a 1-5 start and make anything out of your team at all.
No, you're not wrong. And I mean, you said I will be. Who said I'll be watching this? This is my get shit done game. You think, no,
this is
not watching this. This is like revenge. I think it's funny though that we send the Patriots to London and they might lose. Britain's been waiting for the Patriots to lose for like 350 years.
Oh
it's
my
kind of funny,
God, I didn't even think about that.
250 years. I don't know. My time might be off there. 1776. So whatever. But
ago.
that'll be funny, right? So
wow, that's a good factor.
Big game in London. Come on, Patriots, just for the country pride factor. Yeah, we can't have Patriots defeated on London soil. That's not good.
that would
That's
not
a bad
be a
precedent.
Good look.
No, yeah. So I don't know who made this schedule. Kind of risky.
Yeah, that's interesting. I now that you brought that to my attention, that changes my whole thought on this game. I'm going to be doubling down on this. Let's go Patriots. I swear to fuck, Drake May. You go all the way over to London and make a fucking fool out of yourself over there with the fucking Brits. Ooh. You can just keep your ass there, okay? We can't have that shit.
I agree. That being said, I'm going to take the Jags. So scary day for America. Tune in. But
sure.
Yeah, Drake May, look, he looks like he's showing some promise here. I'm not gonna lie, but just the rest of that team, the offensive line, I don't know. Trust me, the Jags haven't looked great either, but at least there's talent there. Like I can confidently
Mhm.
say there's talent on the offensive side of the ball, and that they'll get some points scored. Give me the Jags. Negative. Ugh, I might even take the Jags spread. Jags by 6.
Minus
I don't.
six.
I don't hate
Oh
it.
boy. Yeah, I don't know, man, but yeah, I think the Jags inevitably are gonna win. Um, by 6 points though, I don't know. Okay, so it opened up at -4.5, then it jumped up
Yeah.
to 6.
Hmm.
I don't know why that happened. Maybe they just, I don't know. Maybe they just figured out, hey, I mean, Jackson, like you just said, Jacksonville's certainly no fucking great team, but they are definitely a little bit more developed
Oh yeah,
than the New
Stevenson's
England Patriots.
questionable. Stevenson questionable too. No Ramondre. That's not good. They kind of go with him a little bit on offense. I don't know, man. Yeah, it scares me. It scares me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Jacksonville, obviously. Now, will I take
Yeah,
a bet? Probably not. I mean, fuck, anything can happen in London. I
you're not
mean,
wrong.
although the Jaguars, they never came home.
No, they've been there. I was gonna say they're adjusted, so like that's the only thing. But I will say, fade Brian Thomas Jr. I would start Tank Bigsby. Be fantasy start of the game. Start Tank Bigsby. Guy's on fire. I don't even know Travis Etienne. Is he hurt? Is he not hurt? Do they just not like him
Questionable coming into
anymore?
this one, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hurt feelings, questionable. So
Mhm.
Tank Bigsby, yeah, he's looked electric.
So yeah, just so we are clear, I forgot to mention to you guys, Sir Charles is coming in with his startums and situms for each of these games for a fantasy. So
Mhm.
as you heard right here, his first start will be Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, and let's sit. I hate to do this. We're gonna sit Brian Thomas Jr. I'm worried he's gonna get the Christian Gonzalez treatment. Rookie.
Mm,
I just bad showing last week, kind of too. Evan Ingram back. Maybe
okay.
more targets toward Ingram. Don't start Brian Thomas Jr.
And
Sit
there you have
sit
it.
him.
Both
Sit
on the
him.
Jaguars side. And
There you go.
just so you guys are aware, sit every Patriot
Oh,
player in
sit.
here.
Yeah, I was just sit all the Patriots.
If you
Okay,
even have a
just
fucking, if
if
you
you have
somehow
one,
have a
drop
Patriot
them.
on your team, Ramondre is like the only
Yeah,
guy,
that's
or
it.
Gibson,
Yeah, Gibson, I guess.
but that's if
But yeah,
Ramondre's not playing.
yeah, that's it. So yeah, drop the Patriots. Start Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, it's not looking good if you got a Patriot on your team. Okay.
Ugh, what are you doing?
Let's get the hell out of this stank hole. I
Ugh.
can't be in there for too long. Let's move on to a bit of a better game. Not a bad, definitely a
Ooh,
better game. I think it's going to be
better
a good one.
game.
The
Yeah.
Seahawks versus the Falcons. Seahawks coming in at 3-3. Falcons are 4-2. What's going on with the Seahawks, man? They've been in some pretty close games. They just can't seem to
It's
to to, to win them.
I don't know, and I've even watched, and I'm not sure. They have talent on both sides of the ball. The coaching seems to be there. They started off really hot, and then it's just kind of
Mm-hmm.
what not quite getting it done. I mean, they show spurts. The Falcons, on the other hand, I think they're starting to roll. Seattle plays a lot of zone, so I think the Falcons might, have a good game here, especially on the passing side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So that worries me a bit for the Seahawks, but I don't know. They better figure it out though, because they had a big jump on this division and it's sliding real fast. So,
Oh yeah,
um,
big time.
yeah. But Falcons, I mean, back full strength, Bijan, everything. I mean, the Falcons look to be formidable this year. We'll see how far they can go. I'm kind of starting to believe in them though.
Yeah. I mean, they're hitting their stride for sure. They started off really shaky. Actually, complete opposite of what the Seattle Seahawks were.
Yeah.
I think considering the way they started and how things looked in that first game against Pittsburgh, to be sitting at 4-2 is quite a blessing.
Hmm.
So, um, yeah, and they beat some pretty good teams. They've beaten the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've
Yeah.
beaten the I believe the Lions. Am I right there? I don't think they played the Lions. Let me
I
see.
don't think they played the line. Doesn't sound right. I could be wrong though. I was
Let's
wrong
see.
once.
Let's see. Yeah, they beat the Bucks. They've beaten the Eagles,
Okay.
and well, I guess you could say they've beaten the Saints, but the Saints ain't much, as we've
Ugh.
seen.
Yeah,
But then
gross.
they barely lost to the Chiefs, 22-17. So this is a team who can compete with the best of them
Yep.
when they put it all together. And then you got the Seahawks. Fuck, someone's trying to call me. Don't they fucking know I'm in
Ignore.
the middle of a goddamn podcast right now with Sir Charles VIII?
Everyone knows the production schedule. God damn, we post it
Fuck, we
everywhere.
send it out email every single week,
No
every
one
week.
asks, but we send it.
Yeah.
God, open your mail. Check spam.
Here's
Come on,
here's
people.
something that you need to take a look at per se.
Mm.
Tyreek Woolen will be out this game.
Oh yeah. Oh geez. Okay. Start Drake
Yeah,
London? Huh? I was gonna say start Bijan, but maybe start Drake London.
maybe start London. Yeah, I think
Maybe
this is going to
start
be a
London.
shootout, dude. I'm not too impressed with any of these defenses.
Defenses are bad. Yeah, especially past D's. They're vulnerable.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Start the receivers maybe. Shit. Start DK.
Yeah,
Start
start. Yeah,
Drake London.
is that your stardom? Any of the
I I
receivers?
think I think yeah. I think go ahead and start the receivers this game. This should be a fun one. I mean, start Kirk. I don't know about starting Geno. He still scares me a little bit.
I
But
do. Yeah, Gino just needs to get a few more touchdowns. He'd be a pretty decent
right. It's not quite. I don't know. Not quite. Ever since that
fantasy
one year,
QB.
just hasn't quite replicated that one great year that he had that got him this contract. Just
Mhm.
ever since then, kind of looks more like Geno that we'd seen in not as bad, but more like Geno. But yeah, start DK. Start Drake London. I don't really have a sit. I think it's gonna be a fun game. Sit the defenses. There we go. Don't sit the
There we go.
defenses. Yeah. There we go.
Look for a high-scoring, action-packed game. You got Reek Woolen out for the game. That frees up Atlanta's receiving core a little bit. Then on the other end, Atlanta, they have Troy Anderson, linebacker out. Lorenzo Carter, linebacker out. Justin Simmons is questionable. Antonio
Oof.
Hamlin, what's that say? Antonio Hamilton Sr. is also questionable. I got a feeling the Seahawks are going to win this one, Sir Charles. They just let
Ooh,
three
okay.
slip. The Falcons, yeah, they're a good team, but they also are capable of slipping. I mean, Kirk Cousins,
They
as
are.
good as he seems sometimes, he has a game or two where he just looks like shit. I think this
You're not wrong.
could be that game. Now, I'm not happy about the chances after I seen Tyreek Woolen out for the game, but still, I think this is a Seattle team that absolutely needs this win. A Falcons team who's capable of slipping up and giving it to the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks, we'll say 31-25.
Ooh, okay. That's funny because this is the highest, well, tied for the highest over 51 and a half is the over under for this game.
Hmm.
And I'll take the spread. Give me the Falcons by 3. I think they take them.
Okay. There we have it.
Keep sliding, Seahawks.
First disagreement of the day. Okay. Moving on. Titans 1-4 versus the Bills 4-2. Is there anything that we should look at here, or should we overthink this, or should we just fucking
There's nothing to overthink here at all.
there
James
is
Cook,
nothing to think about.
there's nothing to think about. Sit the Titans, first of all. Let's get this out the way. Sit the Titans. Start James Cook. Maybe start Amari Cooper. I don't know. First matchup against the Titans. I know
Mm-hmm.
their defense is good, but he's gonna be fired up. Let's get that out the way. And then yeah, do they have a different quarterback or is it still Will Levis? Still Will Levis?
Still Will Levis, but he's
I'm gonna take the
questionable.
Bills. Oh God. Who's the
Yeah.
backup? Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna look into that. You're gonna take
The
you're
spread is 8.5, and I might take it. Let's go Bills, 8.5.
ooh. I don't
Mm.
know about an 8.5 spread, man. That's too deep for me.
Mm.
I just in a, it can go. I just can't. I don't know, man.
I think the
It's one of
Bills are
those
gonna have
games. It's like a
some
trap
life.
game. Something's fishy about it.
I think the Bills just got their receiver that they think they needed to make this big push this year, and
Hmm.
I think they're gonna be fired up, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills inevitably, but I don't think I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
take that spread. But hey, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. So yeah, I'll go Buffalo. I'm not really much to talk about here. I'm trying to fucking see who the backup is for the Titans.
Yeah, this
QB.
this one is. I mean, I hate to be that guy, but just I don't got much going on for him.
Okay, let's
One of
see.
those games.
Oh,
Another
it's
one I
Mason
will.
Rudolph, of course.
Oh God. Yep.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Mason Rudolph. For as shitty of a QB as he was in Pittsburgh for most of his days, after last year's
All those
resurgence of
days.
him, taking us to the playoffs at least, he found a place in my heart that will always be in my heart. Mason Rudolph, I hope you get the start.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Not easy to say, but it is the truth.
Hey, that's how you feel. I like the guy with the duck calls. What was his name?
Oh,
I
Duck Hodgins?
that was the dude right there.
Dude,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I
He was
could
the man.
if I could have paid money to have him be my fucking franchise QB, I would. I would have rallied behind that so tough. I would have became a duck hunter myself. I would have gotten
I
to all that shit.
I can already hear the duck calls.
Yeah.
I can hear them. Wow, you're not winning any national titles with that one though.
No, I gotta work. I gotta
You
work
got to
on that.
work on that one.
Yeah.
But hey, A for effort.
Do you know who Lainey Wilson is? Country star singer?
I don't. I can't say that I do.
Well, guess what? He's banging her.
Oh yeah? Boom.
Fucking
Boom
banging
goes
her.
the
Yeah.
dynamite.
Yeah.
Wow. You think it was the duck call? She's like, yeah,
It didn't hurt.
it might have.
Well, fuck. He's dating her, dude. He's banging her.
Yeah, he's
It
winning.
worked. Maybe
That's
she's
a
a duck.
win. She might
Okay.
be a duck. Maybe the
Let's get the
call
hell out of
worked.
Tennessee and Buffalo. Let's move on to the Bengals versus the Browns. 2-4
Ooh.
Bengals versus the 1-5 Browns, who just traded away their receiver. I won't even say star receiver, but just their receiver, Amari Cooper. This has to mean that they are giving up on the season, right?
You would think so, but you just can't tell with the Browns, you know? They
You
might be
really just
gearing
cannot.
up. They're gonna be like, all right, we got this fucking dropping. All I hear is the Browns fan. We know a Browns fan. I keep hearing about these drops. I'm like, fuck this guy and his drops. Let's get him out of here. This is exactly what we need. Deshaun Watson finally gonna find his stride. No, they got to be done. They're figuring out how to get rid of Watson as we speak.
Oh,
They're
I'm sure
sitting
of
there.
it.
Fuck the game plan. They're like, how? How do we get out from under this contract? Do we just cut him? Like declare bankruptcy as a franchise? Do we get a bail? Do we get a
Sell the
bailout?
team.
I mean, right? Sell the team.
Sell
There
them.
you go. Sell the team. It's someone else's problem.
Yeah,
I
someone
heard
else's $250 million down the
I,
fucking drain.
I heard the only I heard someone suggesting that they should package their first round pick with Deshaun Watson just to get him off the books this year. Boom, number 4 overall in Deshaun. Bye. Carolina, someone that can just eat the cap, rebuilding anyways. I don't know. It was kind of crazy to hear it, but like that's a wild thought.
Dude,
Um,
that is a fucking wow.
I
Give
mean
up your
that's
first round pick, and it's going to be valuable
right.
this year. They're already one and
Oh,
five.
exactly. They were saying like number 4 overall. But
Huh.
besides that, I'll take the Bengals. Nick Chubb's back, so that's kind of interesting.
Ooh,
But so that means sit all the Browns running backs because you just don't know what's gonna happen. Just sit them
yeah.
all. Who knows? Yep. And
If
then
you, yeah, don't start any Brown.
no, don't start
No,
any Brown and start Joe Burrow. I think he's gonna have a good game. Joey B's.
I think
He's
so
never
too.
beat the Browns in Cleveland though, which is like
I
a little
did see that
concerning.
stat.
Yeah. So, but I think it's time. It's time.
Yeah, I think that's way overdue.
Yep. I
Man, this
agree.
looks like my big lock of the week. You know, every week I put a ton of money on one
Oh
random
yeah.
team. It might be Cincy
The
again,
Browns. Oh no.
but it scares me because it's in division. These two teams play
Yep.
each other tough. Like you said, you just don't know about Cleveland. They just traded away Amari Cooper. We're thinking, oh, they're in rebuild. They could be doubling down on Jerry Judy for all we know.
Oh, they're in trouble
So,
then.
and this literally is, they are 1-5. So, 5 losses. You can rally back on a 7-game win streak, become 7-5, and have a shot at making the playoffs later.
You can. You can.
They can.
Unlikely. You can.
And so this is a game that they are going to have to win. But on the other side, the Bengals are just as desperate. 2-4, they can't afford very many slip ups. I mean, you take a look at the rest of their division,
Oh, they can't.
their
I mean,
schedule. They got to play the Eagles. They got to play the Ravens. They got to play Pittsburgh twice. They got to
yeah.
play the Cowboys. They got to play the
Oh, they
Browns
gotta win.
again.
They gotta win. I was
They
gonna say
got to win,
they
dude.
have to almost just throw. They have to just reel them out. Like I heard you say that 8-game win streak. Here it comes, and you
Mhm.
might be right because they have all the pieces. Chase Brown's finally starting to get some looks. He's starting to
Uh-huh.
look pretty good. I always heard him. He was gonna take that role from Zach Moss, and maybe it's starting to finally happen.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I think the Bengals are they're firing right now. As
Yeah,
long as
dude.
they stay healthy, they're going to be some close games. They might lose one or two, but I think they're going to roll for a while.
Yeah. You got
I
Joe
hope.
Burrow running
Yeah,
40-yard TDs and shit. I mean,
that was crazy. Oh my God, yeah, that
yeah.
was that was something. Little just that vibe is right with the Bengals right now, and it's not right with the Browns.
I needed this kind of back and forth talking about it because it makes me a lot more comfortable putting money on the Bengals. I'm not for sure that this is going to be my pick lock of the week, but it's looking good. I think we're both
Yeah,
easily going Bengals though.
definitely taking the Bengals, absolutely. And then
Okay.
yeah, sit the Browns, start Joe Burrow.
All right. Moving on to the Texans versus the Packers. This is going to be a great game. The 5-1 Texans go all the way to Lambeau, who sit at 4-2. Oh, where do we start with this one? I
Oh
mean, fuck
man,
the Texans.
okay.
We all know about
Barn
them. CJ
burner.
Stroud. burning up
Ah,
defenses. And then you got on the other side Jordan Love, who's got a couple games back after his injury, really settled in the last game, and it's
yeah.
gonna be interesting. What's your initial thoughts on this? Who are you leaning towards right
I
off the bat?
so I wanted to just Texans. Initial lean is Texans, but damn it, we're in Lambeau. It's starting to get a little cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting.
Game
Houston
game time
doesn't
weather, 56
get
degrees and rainy.
that's what I'm talking about right there. In Houston, so my mom's moving to Baltimore from Houston this here shortly. Shout out.
Oh,
But Houston,
nice.
she asked me about the weather, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like 50. She's like, oh my God, 70. I'm freezing, and she's lived in Houston, so
Oh
70 and you're
boy.
freezing, 56 and rainy. It's not
That's
great,
fucking that's winter weather.
That's winter weather. That's
Yeah.
past winter weather if you're a Texan.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is tough. I think I'm gonna take the Packers.
Honestly, dude, you
I
just
think I'm
convinced
gonna
me with
take the
that weather
Packers.
thing. Yeah. The
That
Green Bay,
worries me a little. Yeah,
they're
I
more
mean
built.
Lambeau's and this time of year, this is when the Packers start winning some tough games at home, where it's
Mhm.
like you don't want to go into Lambeau anymore. 'Cause it's cold. They're used to it. You're not. Sloppy old field. Mm, I don't know. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take the Packers.
You
This
convinced
is
me.
could
I'm
be.
going Green Bay too. Yeah, because this is a total Green Bay game. If it is rainy and 56
Hmm.
degrees, they're built to run. They can run the ball a little bit better than the Texans, I think, even though they got Joe Mixon. I
They're
still think
good.
they're predicated on the pass. And Green Bay a little bit too, but they have a better run game, a more sustainable run game, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Green Bay, and I'm going to say I know you got your stardoms. I'm going to throw stardom. Jonathan. Why the fuck do I always forget his name?
Jonathan.
Jo-
Son
Jonathan.
of Jonathan. Siege?
Oh, John
Uh,
Jones. Start John Jones.
start John. If he's out there,
You
don't knock
got you
him.
got to start him.
I'm gonna start Josh Jacobs, I
Josh
think.
Jacobs. Yeah,
Josh
that's who I
Jacobs.
was
That's the
thinking.
guy.
Fuck.
Boom. I'm gonna start Josh Jacobs, I think. Letting me D'Amico Ryan's defense still scares me. Will Anderson, but start Jacobs. Oof, you probably start mixing too. I think it's gonna be a running game though.
Yeah.
Heavy run for
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Um, oh, it's gonna be a good one. This is one you're gonna want to watch. I hope this is nationally broadcast. If it's not, I'm gonna be a little
Every
upset.
every
What are we
every
doing?
game's nationally broadcasted in this household.
Yeah, you got the Sunday ticket.
Oh, I got the ticket.
Oh, you got the ticket.
Oh yeah. Not the
Giggity.
Sunday ticket though.
The AIDS.
I No, I don't have that
Oh,
anymore
sorry. Right. Anyways,
because that just comes and
yeah,
goes.
it
Um,
flare-ups. Fucking
fuck.
Christ.
Yeah, so looking at these odds, the odds makers have Green Bay winning it by 3.5. I think they win
Oh,
by at least a field goal if they win, yeah.
yeah. I got it starting at 3.5. I got it at 2.5 now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Which is
yeah,
about
yeah.
right.
Hmm.
Because if it was 3.5, then I'm thinking maybe that Texans spread kind of looking nice. But no, I think the Packers win this.
Hmm.
But not my most confident place to put the money.
Not at
But
all.
good game for sure.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Watch this one.
Certainly going to be a good one. We're both leaning the Packers, though.
Hmm.
We're agreeing on everything except for one, yeah.
One, yeah, all but one so far.
Okay.
That's a little rare.
Here's another one: the Dolphins, 2-3 versus the Colts.
Oh, snooze.
Dude, Joe Flacco played.
Is out. They're playing fucking Richardson
Yeah,
again.
they're playing Richardson, but Joe Flacco has seven touchdown passes.
Whoo! 71 out of 108 pass attempts, 716 yards, 7 tutties, and 1 pick. Why the fuck's Richardson starting? What are we doing? I
That's
get
what
it.
I'm
I know.
saying,
I
dude.
look,
Like,
same thing the Browns last year. I get it. He's not supposed to be the guy. He's old, but fucker can play some
fuck.
ball.
Yeah, look at the results,
God
though.
damn.
It,
Yeah.
it ain't like he's coming out and fucking just shit
Dude,
in the bed. Like, this guy's winning games at a high level, like playing
and
high level QB still.
he's some highlights that'll make you like, damn, was that Joe Flacco or Patrick Mahomes making that throw? There's been at least one every week where you're like, shut up. Why is he not starting? The Browns should have kept him. But that being said, no Tua, right? Tua's
No
still out
Tua.
one more week, right? Okay, I was gonna say apparently no long-term symptoms, by the way. Tua's supposed to be fine. I don't know.
He's
And
got some
yeah,
nasty short term symptoms though. When
oh yeah,
initial after the initial
absolutely.
hit, that's
And,
fucking
and when he Chris Benoit's his family in like 7 to 10 years, we all are gonna know why. Okay.
And you have no one else to
Anyways,
blame, Mike
no,
McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel
No
straight
matter
up.
how
Give him the
much of a sweetheart you try to make yourself seem, oh, we shouldn't even be thinking about that.
You know he's angry. You know he's like, Tua, why aren't you ready yet? What the fuck's wrong
Tua,
with you? Get out there on the field.
have you been
You
taking your
can't win,
vitamins?
right? The brain ones I gave you.
Fuck,
The
man,
ones
your
the ones you
shrooms.
snort, the ones you snort, coach.
Fuck, take your
Anyways,
shrooms. They rewire your brain circuits. They get you fired up, dude.
I'm gonna say start Anthony Richardson, no Jonathan Taylor. I think Anthony Richardson's gonna have an electric 3 quarters before he fucking breaks his collarbone and misses another 6 weeks.
So you're
And
saying I should
then
start Anthony Richardson over, say, Geno Smith?
I think so. That's gonna be a shootout. I don't know. Anthony Richardson with no Jonathan Taylor, I feel like at least one rushing touchdown is guaranteed. At least. He's gonna run the ball. I
What
know they
about
have
over Brock
Sermon.
Purdy?
Well, you shouldn't be starting anyone over Brock Purdy. That's just ridiculous. I don't
Let's
know. He's against the Chiefs, and I don't. We have bad. I don't. Yeah.
yeah, let's
Think about it. Think about it. Okay. I don't know.
we got bad
Whatever.
memories with those
Bad
guys.
vibes. But this game, let's sit Devon A. Chain. He has not looked great since the first couple weeks. His efficiency has just plummeted.
Yeah.
Mostert's back healthy now. I just stay away. The young and what's his name? Jalen Wright's looked good when he's gotten touches. But no Jonathan Taylor. I'll take the Colts, but I wouldn't advise watching this game.
Yeah, definitely don't watch this game. There are much better games like the one we just mentioned. Keep your eye on that one, unless you have fantasy relevance. Um,
Yeah, there's always that.
what the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking fuck off. Okay. People texting me, group
Jesus.
chats going off, fucking here, there, everywhere.
Is this
No, it's a different
oh
one.
good. I have it muted. I never know.
Um,
Unmute.
God dang
Yeah,
it. Sorry,
Colts.
guys.
Colts by 3. I'll take the spread. I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna
comfortable with
take the
that.
Colts. I like the spread too. I mean, I think it should be a little bit of a bigger spread. I don't get
I
why.
I think the Tyreek Hill factor just still has people enamored with the Dolphins, but like if no one can get him the ball, I
Yeah,
don't see what the fuck it matters.
unless he's playing QB. I mean,
You might want to think about it at this point. I bet he's decent.
he's a lot better than fucking Skylar Thompson. I'll tell you that.
Run a wildcat with fucking Tyreek Hill at quarterback.
Dude,
You'll
that'd
have
be
some
lethal.
plays. That'd
Yeah,
be
that
fucking
would be
fun to. I'd
lethal.
watch that. Let's watch it. Shit.
You know what's interesting about this game? Odell Beckham Jr. is questionable. Can we see the
That's
first
didn't he
game?
just play? He just played his first fucking game.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah, he played last week. He didn't. I don't think he did anything.
Oh, for sure. He doesn't do anything, but damn. Skylar Thompson's also questionable. Are they going to lead on Tyler Huntley? That's
Oh yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah, dude. Tyler Huntley, I don't get why people are so hyped on him. He's not a good
Snoop.
quarterback.
It's because the Pro Bowl's
Yeah,
stupid now, and they put everyone in it.
yeah.
That's why he has a
Lost
Pro
all
Bowl
of
on
its
his team.
value.
Hmm.
Yeah, give me the Colts to this might be my lock of the week. The Colts beating Miami. I mean, Miami is just a shit show without a QB, and the Colts, they're revamped. The only thing that scares me is Anthony Richardson. I think it's either going to be a close game or a fuck. Well, that's kind of stupid. I was going to say I think it's either going to be a close game or a blowout, but I mean, fucking obviously. But I think Anthony
Breaking
Richardson is
news.
either going to have a huge game or a very, very bad game. I don't think there's any in between on that. Um, yeah, going Colts. I just don't know, man. I just don't know, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll go Colts.
Dolphins are dead in the water. I think McDaniel gets fired after this year. They don't
Dolphins are
make a
dead in the
big
water.
turnaround. Oh, that was good. I didn't even
That
look at that.
was sick,
That
dude.
was solid. But no, I think Mike McDaniel might get fired after this year, which is
I
wild
don't
to
think you.
think
How
about two
could you
years ago.
fire the guy? He's fucking quarterback's hurt. I mean,
I
you
know,
see how
but
good he is when his quarterback is there.
yeah, but it's just I mean, get over the hump.
Yeah, I mean, how long can you
I
hide
don't,
behind
no
that? I agree.
excuses. Yeah.
I
Why is
agree.
he still your quarterback then? Talk to the GM. Let's make a plan.
Make a plan. Why is Skylar
Make a
Thompson
plan.
still your backup QB even after last year? You seen that he
Why'd they
can't play QB.
they let the one what's his name? Mike White? They let Mike White go to the Bills. At least that guy could throw the damn ball.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah, he had
Mike
his
White won
turnovers,
a few
but
games for the
slinging
Jets.
it. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know. That was stupid. But yeah, start Anthony Richardson, sit Devon A. Chain. Colts by the touchdown.
All right, let's move on. Let's get to an even more interesting game. God, a lot of good games and a lot of
Ooh,
shitty
yeah.
games in the morning.
One
I
of
got
those
the
fucking.
Lions versus the Vikings.
Yeah, we got a lot of 1 o'clock games, by the way. There's only three 4 o'clock games. Weird week.
Yeah, I fucking hate how they do that. And look,
Hmm.
at least they got a good game on. We'll get to that in a second. But Lions versus Vikings, 4-1 Lions coming in against the Minnesota Vikings, who sit 5-0. Sam Darnold, 5-0. Who the fuck is JP McCarthy? What the
I
isn't
don't
that his
know.
name?
JJ.
Oh, See, who the fuck is that guy? Fuck him. Send him
Who?
off. Send him back to Michigan.
I
Sam
will
Darnold's
say
in town.
Sam Darnold looked awful last week. 45% completion percentage, 14 to 31, 179 yards and a pick. I get it was the Jets,
Yeah.
but Darnold has done this before where the first 4 games he's great
Yeah. And
and
then he
then he
just
fucking just
plummets.
plummets.
Yeah.
So I think I wouldn't be surprised if that happens again.
I
So I'm
think
not
this is
too
the
worried
game.
about exactly. I think the Vikings are going to start this. I don't think this is sustainable. I could be wrong. Who knows? I mean, look, Jared Goff's been great for on the other side, so maybe
Yeah.
what the fuck do I know about good quarterbacks? But I'm going to take the Lions here.
I'm gonna take the Lions too. I think
Ah,
this is the Minnesota Vikings
this is
beginning
it.
of their downfall or comeback to earth moment. Not saying they're just going to completely be trashed, but they're going to have to lose at some point, and this looks like the perfect game for them to lose. You got a hot Detroit Lions coming in, and they're 2-0 on the road, so
Yep.
they're no stranger to winning on the road. But the Minnesota Vikings 3-0 at home, obviously. I just think Detroit's more of a complete. If you take a look at like the trajectories, I think we got like two lines right here. Yeah,
Hmm.
Minnesota went up, and Detroit's kind of still going up, and then now Minnesota's coming down.
The Lions just going to keep climbing.
And then yeah, lines are keep climbing as Minnesota's kind of coming down and
So
flattening out.
the Vikings are a sell, as we would say in the stock world, and you want to buy the Lions right now. Okay,
Yeah.
we want to ditch all of our Viking shares. We want to just put that on the Lions
Yeah.
because
I mean,
they're going to take.
anytime, dude, you can get this Detroit Lions right now at a plus money line
Oh,
price. Are you
yeah, trust me.
kidding me?
I really like. I noticed that myself. I really like that. Aaron Jones still questionable. I think that hip's more banged up than they want to say, or they wouldn't have traded for Cam Akers.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. Sit the Vikings except for Jetta. Don't ever sit Jetta. I don't care what's going on. Start
Can't.
Jetta regardless. And start David Montgomery too.
Ooh.
I think Jameer Gibbs owners have been disappointed this year. He's not getting the touchdowns. They are just kind of feeding Monty. I mean, they have just I mean, it's been a run heavy scheme, as we can see by Amon St. Brown and fucking Sam Laporta's numbers. Fucking Christ. Don't get me started
Dude.
on that. Luckily, I also have some David Montgomery shares, so I'm not too upset because, god damn it, he's been fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they just re-signed him to 2 more years. I mean, this is their game plan. They're gonna use him. He's not the flashy guy, but damn it, he's effective.
Yeah, he's the guy that finishes drives, which is the most
Yeah.
important fucking thing in
Hmm.
fantasy, getting in the end zone.
And killing the clock too. Those
Yeah.
late when they have a lead, they just let him just over and over. I mean, just right up the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I really think this might be my lock right here. Certainly going to be betting on the
We got to
Detroit Lions.
parlay these three locks that you're considering. You got to parlay the
I
Bills here, that's
might,
for
dude. I
sure.
might. I mean,
A little
last week, hey,
stanky
we
three
hit last
leggy.
week's super safe parlay.
We
We
did.
hit it.
We did.
So we're gonna cook something up here soon. Running on
Absolutely.
about 6 minutes left for this
Okay.
session. What's your time frame looking at? We might have
We
to.
should be fine. I say
Okay.
we can bang out this last 1 o'clock game, take a little break, and then we only have six more to cover.
Yeah,
So
we'll fuck and look.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's bang this one out real fast. Eagles,
Hmm.
Giants. Eagles. Boom.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be gross. Yeah.
Although I
Saquon
think the Giants will
Barkley.
make it a game.
But I think Saquon Barkley's back in the Giants. I think this is the
Ooh, that's
fuck you
weird.
game. Um,
Oh,
so
this
I
is the fuck you game,
this is
isn't
the
it?
fuck you game. So start Saquon Barkley everywhere. Saquon
Mhm.
Barkley's gonna go. Saquon Barkley 2 touchdowns. Bet it. I don't know what the odds are. Bet it. I think whatever they are, they're probably not high enough or not where they should be because they're gonna feed him. Jalen Hurts hasn't been great. Eagles haven't been great, but they can handle the Giants. They know the Giants.
They
They'll
need
be
to be able to
okay.
handle the Giants.
You don't think so? Sure as
Let's
fuck
take a
better.
look at the rest of the Eagles schedule. They got to play the Bengals. They got to
Bengals.
play the Cowboys.
They got that.
They got to play
Ah,
the
I don't know.
Ravens.
Oh, Ravens are gonna take that.
They
Oh,
got to
Eagles might be in trouble.
they got to play the Steelers twice. Or no,
If
once,
Russ,
not
if
twice.
Russ, Russ is officially starting, huh? We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Oh,
That
fucking.
could change some things.
Yeah, we'll definitely be getting to that. Fucking, then they got to play the Cowboys again. I mean, yeah, they can't really afford to lose many more.
No,
This is a game that's certainly on their schedule. They circled, that's a game we need a dub.
I think the Eagles. I'll tell you, the Commanders are going to take the division right now. Forget the Cowboys. Forget the Eagles.
Wow, wouldn't that be something?
It's going to happen.
The Commanders.
Book it. Bet it. Talking about.
Philadelphia is only a 3-point favorite, dude. Fucking
I
slap
like
a
that
two and a
spread.
half on that and call it a goddamn lock.
Mm,
Yeah, I like the Eagles. That's easy.
yeah, take the Eagles. Start
Moving
Barkley.
on, we got the Raiders versus the Rams. Yawn. Take the
Ugh.
Rams. Raiders are fucked.
Raiders are just, yeah. I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't know. Tom Brady's there. Maybe he can change some shit. Tom Brady's in the fucking building. So
Yeah.
maybe if anyone, obviously Belichick wasn't the mastermind. It was Brady. Let's see what the fuck Brady's input can do to a franchise the next few years. Kind of curious to see where that goes.
Well, he's
But
probably gonna be
starting for him in a couple
yeah,
weeks.
he's gonna
Yeah.
fucking go out there, watch one
Think he's gonna
practice and be
call
like,
that
God
game
damn it.
too. Like I got to get in the booth between plays. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to. He's calling the game mid play. Now, yeah, give me the Rams. Fuck, they need a win. One and
Yeah,
four.
they do. 1-4. They need a
Can we
win
get a
bad.
Cup might be back this week? Can we get Puka back, please? Fuck me, I
Yeah,
miss Puka.
it's looking
Sitting
like
in my
Cooper.
IR.
Looks like
Cooper
Cooper's
Cup's
trending
back.
towards playing.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Rams are 7-point favorites though.
start Kyron Williams. He's underrated somehow.
Okay. Start
Yep.
Chiron, sit who?
Sit the Raiders,
Sit every Raider?
except for Brock Bowers. Start
Except for
Bowers.
Brock Bowers, certainly. He's
Start
been a
Bowers.
gem.
Fucking monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Panthers, Commanders.
Yep. Do we want to reconvene? How much time we got left?
We
Do
got
we
three
want to?
minutes, 40 seconds. This won't take long.
Okay. Oh yeah, we'll be
After
fine.
this one, we'll revamp and we'll knock out these last four.
Yeah.
Panthers, Commanders. I mean, start them, sit them. Who you got?
Who? Start Jaden Daniels, cause God damn it, he's efficient. This is, yeah, I don't know. This almost has the feel of a trap game for some reason. I don't know why. I
It
look at that
does.
with this
It totally
giant
does.
spread of a 9.5 for the Commanders. And look, I get they've been just fantastic. Brian Robinson, I think he's questionable, but trending towards playing. But Dalton's been Dalton, and like obviously we've seen what he can do. I think the Commanders take it out, but I might throw a little something on that Panthers spread. Start Jaden Daniels. Oof. I don't know who to sit. You could say sit the Panthers, but that's just mean.
I mean, who the fuck else? I mean, what person on the Panthers?
Chuba. Chuba probably have a good game. I think if you got Chuba Hubbard, you could start him. Deontay is trending towards not playing, it looks like, so I don't stay away from that.
Yeah.
But Commanders should take it. I think the spread is a trap, though. I wouldn't bet it. Or the money. Just don't bet on this. The money line's insane, too.
Yeah. It's definitely not worth it.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll take a commercial break, then we'll revamp and we'll get back on it. Finalize the last four games of the Sunday/Monday. And yeah, we'll see you after our words from our local sponsor. Okay, thank you for watching that commercial that never happened. Trying to mask the fact that we use Zoom. Which, by the way, we're gonna be switching over to Twitch here soon. We're gonna do like a live video recording. They have like this beta version of it where you can just invite in other Twitch streamers or whatever. You just create a Twitch account.
No, I got one.
Oh, there we go. So, and then that way we'll live stream it and people can come in. If they want to talk shit, they can. If they want to give kudos, they can. And it'll just be a better way of doing it. It'll be a little bit less old fashioned than Zoom. I mean, that's so 2020. It's ridiculous.
Fucking boomers out here.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to business. Where did we leave off? Oh, that's right. The Chiefs versus the 90s. Boy, oh boy. 5-0 Chiefs rolling into Santa Clara. Santa Clara, that's where you guys play, right?
Correct.
Okay. Santa Clara, California, going up against the 3-3 San Francisco 49ers. Man, 3-3.
Yeah, we don't want to talk. We're favored, though. I know we're at home, but we're favored. Like, okay, Vegas, I see it. I respect it. And we should be because we're going to fucking win. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. No Rashee Rice. Travis Kelce's 49 years old. I just don't see it, I think our defense steps up. I think we put the clamps on Mahomes, punk ass, and yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Sit Mahomes. Sit Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
You
wow.
heard it here first.
That you gotta come to a strong
Ooh,
conclusion to be able to say
sit.
sit Patrick Mahomes.
He hasn't been that good in fantasy this year, anyways. What are we
No, he
talking
hasn't.
about?
He
Sit
really
his
doesn't.
ass. Yeah, sit him. Sit him. Start Purdy instead. I'll tell you what. No, start Mason. Start Jordan Mason. He's healthy. He's gonna play. He's
Okay.
been ridiculous. They just kind of give him the ball until he can't run anymore, and the defenses seem to hate it. So that's gonna be the start right there. Sit Mahomes. But
Yeah.
Niners, I think, squeak this out. This game's gonna give me anxiety. I'm already stressed out thinking about it. So that's not good.
Is it gonna
But
let's say you guys do come out and win the game. Is it gonna be kind of bittersweet?
yeah, for sure. It's always that, like, okay, how come we couldn't do it when it fucking, you know what I mean? Like, cool, we
Mhm.
beat them in the regular season. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Now what? But we need the win just for the division race at this point because I still think we take that division. Just got some road bumps. But yeah, I think the Mahomes struggles a little bit and the Niners do their thing. Niners game script at home
Hmm.
goes their way.
Yeah, a little bit shocked that this isn't a prime time game.
You would think it would be the night game. You really
You'd
would.
think it'd be,
On the
yeah.
West Coast, everything about it just no. They just no, nah,
They just
nah.
want to keep this one under wraps. They don't
You
want.
know what they want to see? They want to see Aaron Rodgers and the fucking Steelers.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
We all do. Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna say
No.
I'm leaning San Francisco 49ers. I mean, 3-3, you really can't afford to fall to 3-4.
No.
I mean, they would still make the playoffs, but that's still a tougher road. And then the Chiefs, they have been in a couple games to where I was shocked that they ended up pulling it out.
In
I
fact, well, the
think
refs help.
their luck runs out a little bit. The refs certainly don't give them a lot of chances. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I
A
just
lot of
think San
laundry.
Francisco is going to be a little bit more desperate in this one. They have a little bit more firepower on off, or certainly a lot more firepower on offense, assuming everyone's healthy, right? Debo,
Yeah.
Kittle,
I
they got
believe, yeah.
Mason there.
Full strength.
Juwan
I mean,
Jennings is out, but I mean that's
no
your
CMC, of course, but
yeah,
we'll see what happens there. But yeah,
yeah.
no, Niners got this.
I'm leaning Niners. I'm
Big
not betting
week.
on this game at all, but I
No,
am leaning Niners, and not by much, but it's certainly going to be a good game. The best game out of all the 1 o'clock or later games of
for
depending on
sure.
where you live.
Yeah.
Um,
Second window.
yeah, second window
Yeah.
games. This is the
And
one you're going to want to tune into.
definitely don't bet on them because I lost a ton of fucking money on the Super Bowl. So don't bet on this game. Just don't do that.
That's the worst. Not only does your favorite
Uh,
team lose the Super Bowl, but you lost a lot of money.
yeah, it's a
But it could have been
herder.
a great day.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't. No.
Okay. Let's move on to the
Ah,
primetime Sunday night football Peacock game of the week. The New York Football Jets featuring Aaron Rodgers rolling in at 2-4 against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
ooh.
The Russell Wilson led Pittsburgh Steelers, the first start of his
Ooh.
fucking stint in Pittsburgh. I'll tell you this, not super thrilled about it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, this is I like the timing of it. Justin Fields, yeah, we stomped the Raiders out as we should have, but he certainly didn't have his best game. And I know he didn't have a
No.
pick on his stat line last week, but he easily
Should
could
have.
have if it
Yeah.
wasn't for a fucking roughing the passer penalty that basically gave the ball back to the Steelers after an interception. And yeah, I mean, throw out Russell Wilson to the New York Jets, who are also desperate coming in. We know about the Devontae Adams trade that
Ooh.
they made.
Oh yeah.
Throw Russell at them. Don't let Justin Fields have to, go against a fucking desperate Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Let Russell take them on and shit.
You gotta
It's
let Russ cook. I
but
mean, you
is
hate to
it
say it.
cook what?
Can
It's
he
like cook
can
what?
he
He doesn't
cook
have any
anymore?
fucking ingredients.
I was just saying, can he cook? Can he still cook?
Well, I'm sure.
Some
I mean, he
people
might
lose the
he might be
touch.
able to. He might be
He
able
might.
to.
He
But it's
might.
not like he's working with
He
fucking.
doesn't have the seasonings and ingredients he
No,
had
he's
in
got George
Seattle.
Pickens, which is like garlic. He's got
And
garlic, which is
Calvin
good.
Austin, I mean, whoo,
That's like
electric.
turmeric.
And then you got Najee Harris. That's like salt, I
That's
guess. I
salt.
don't know. Like
That's salt.
it's all right. Yep, it's there. Like we need some of it for
Gonna
sure.
need it,
You're gonna need it.
but
Not
it's
very dynamic. Just
yeah,
plain salt too. It's kind of like rock salt, honestly. You're like, this is a little much and crunchy.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
really going.
exactly. It's Himalayan
Not.
pink salt, the
Yeah.
fat fucking kind.
Yeah. This isn't great, but I'll do. It'll do. It'll
But
do. So
he ain't got no Worcestershire or
no.
fucking
Mm-mm.
cilantro. He's got no pizzazz. It's just
Parsley.
salt and garlic,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah. I mean,
good,
we
but
should. I was gonna say in a pinch, you can make something happen with that, but not very often.
yeah, you
I'm gonna
can't
take the
make
Jets. I'll tell
yeah.
you what. I'm
If
gonna
you
take the
want to make
Jets
something
right now.
beautiful, you want to make something beautiful, you're gonna need more than garlic and salt.
Are you offended that the Jets are the favorite going into Pittsburgh?
No.
Jets by 2.
Well, dude, they just fucking got Devonte Adams.
They did get Devontae. I'm excited about that. I think he cooks.
And
I think he cooks this week.
it ain't like
Speaking
we're
of
anything
cooking.
special, you know.
No, you're not.
Our defense is, but I mean, if our defense,
When TJ Watt's on the field, you guys are great. For
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
but at the same time, they're vulnerable. I mean, they're susceptible to plays happening like any
30.
defense is in today's game. It's basically going to come down to can we score 24 points? That's the magic
It's
number.
the over under is only 38.5. So I think you only need 21 and you're going to get her done.
I don't know, man.
But I don't, yeah.
Devontae's getting one.
Devontae's getting 15 targets this game. I don't think people realize that. You know
Yeah.
how excited Rodgers is going to be? I mean,
Oh,
Rodgers is going
dude.
to be pumped, dude. I mean, just out there with a stiffy, just,
The only thing
uh,
the only thing that I'm curious about, why did it take so long? Like,
they
was it the
wanted
Raiders
more.
not thinking that they weren't going to be trash this year, or was it the Jets not thinking that they needed them?
I heard the Raiders wanted more and were holding out for more because they got better offers in the offseason but didn't take it. So then they were like, I want what you offered before. And they're like, fuck you. He's basically a free agent after this year. This is what you get.
Yeah,
So it's a little, a little big, whatever. But in the end, we all knew where he was going. I don't think
yeah.
that was any fucking secret.
Mm-mm.
But this could be big. I mean, I don't know yet. Devontae's 31, but his type of receiver, does that really matter? Like he was really good last year. It's not like he's a burner. He just runs routes so well and catches everything you throw at him. And
Mm-hmm.
that kind of ages pretty well. I don't know.
Sure.
I'm interested. I'll be watching this. I'll definitely say that. I'll take the Jets, start Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think it's gonna be like 3-0 going into halftime.
Ooh, could be.
Um, Well, no, I'll say 7-3. The Jets will probably get a touchdown, but this isn't going to be a very fun game, I don't think. And even though Devonte Adams and Aaron Rodgers, they had that chemistry, it's going to take a little bit for them to pick up back where they left off. I think that'll come in the second half.
Yeah.
Shit will start flying. Look for a potential special teams touchdown on Pittsburgh's side of the ball. I'm calling that now.
Can Minka
And
make an impact? Maybe slow down this Jets offense when they get going.
dude, he
Got to
hasn't had a pick
step
in
up.
like 30 games.
I think he's like 31, and I looked at he's fucking 27. Like what?
Oh,
He's been in the league.
he's a young guy. Yeah.
He's been in the league since he was 20 though. That's why I was like, God, he's been around for since 2018. I thought he was like 31. I was like, he's got to be close to the 27. Fuck,
20,
God
dude.
damn it, motherfucker's younger than me.
He's in the prime
Fuck
of
is
his
this?
life right now. Yeah.
What is this? Yeah,
Yeah.
but God damn it. But yeah, no. So he needs to make some plays though. Had a good game last week.
He does.
But
He hasn't had
he
a
needs to step up.
interception in like 30 games.
Yeah, that's
Something
great. He
like
needs to
that.
step up. He's a fucking game changer when he can be a game changer. And
It's just people don't throw to him
no,
or
they
near him.
don't. And
It,
why would you?
it's that Darrell Revis treatment. Yeah, he doesn't have
Yeah.
very many interceptions, but he's still the best fucking corner in the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'm
Take
gonna go
Jets.
Pittsburgh, man. Give me 24-21 with a late.
Ooh.
Give me 24-21 with a late Steelers defense goal line hold.
Okay.
Yep, that's how it
Wow.
always seems
All
to
right.
finish.
I don't know who to sit. You know what? Let's sit Russ. Just you know what? Sit the Steelers offense. We don't know with a different quarterback. Just if you have to, obviously you can start George Pickens, start Najee in a pinch, but
I think they're gonna feed
stay
George
away from
Pickens.
the rest.
I would suggest to
Yeah.
start
Okay.
George Pickens.
Listen to the Steelers guy here. If he's saying start George Pickens,
I mean,
start the wide receiver ones. How about that?
yes.
And Devontae is the wide receiver one in New York. Let's
You
not
know
get
who I
anything
think could be
twisted.
getting the most, like for the Jets offense, who's going to be freed up the most, or
Garrett Wilson.
specifically for this game? Not Garrett Wilson,
Oh, okay.
Alan Lazard, dude. Because
I don't think
Alan
he's gonna
Lazard was
be on the
already Aaron
field
Rodgers'
as
number
much.
2.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be on the field as much. That's
No,
how
no,
I
no,
feel
no, no,
about it.
no,
Not
no,
at
no.
all.
I
Yeah.
I can just see him getting like
Key catch
a
in the
big ass touchdown, like
I
80
could
yard.
see it.
Oh, the defense didn't even fucking think about Alan
They
Lazard.
forgot Lazard's on the field.
Yeah,
So did we.
yeah. I can just see it. Yeah, give me this Pittsburgh Steelers 24-21 with a late red zone stand, we'll say.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I'll take the Jets.
It's gonna
See
be an
what
interesting
happens.
one though. Seeing Russ in that jersey is gonna be weird.
A little bit.
All
Oh,
right.
this first Monday game. This is gonna be a good
Let's go.
one. I'm
Yeah, let's
excited
go to
for
the
this one.
Monday
I can't
games. We
lie.
got the
Oof.
Ravens versus the Bucks, both 4-2,
Fuck yeah, this is gonna be a
both
good
coming
one.
off of dubs. Both of them seem to be hitting their stride, certainly.
The
This is going to
Bucks are a
be a good
different
game.
team this year for sure. This is absolutely gonna be a good game. I tell you, oh, man, if there's one team that might be able to stand up to this rushing attack, Vita Vea healthy in the middle, bring Derrick Henry down the middle. That's a big man in the
Hmm.
middle of that defense that gives a lot of people trouble for a lot of years. That'll be fun to watch. Oh man, this is gonna be a good one. This one's kind of tough to call.
Yeah.
It, it's a little more lopsided on this. We got plus 165 on the Bucks. I think that.
I know.
I think the Bucks could win this. I mean, at
I think they.
home,
I don't think they will. I think the
I
Ravens
don't
will
think
go
they
for
will, but I think they
minor.
can. But
Yeah, they
I think
certainly
it's gonna be a
can.
close game.
Baker's
Ooh,
no stranger to the Ravens either. That's for sure.
yeah, not
He
wrong
knows them
about
very
that.
well.
Yes, he does.
Mike Evans is
Yes.
questionable.
Oh, that's not good. I didn't see
If Mike
that.
Evans doesn't play, then
That's
that's
big.
the Ravens all day.
Yeah, that's big.
Um, yeah, Baltimore, they're going to be going against, their defense has not been what it was in the past.
No, it
They've been getting up
hasn't.
a lot more points, but they've also been putting up a lot more points because their offense, they've put a lot of
I mean, it's Baker fucking
stock
Mayfield,
into
of
them.
course. What else
Yeah.
are you gonna former number one overall pick? Well, obviously, this is what everyone thought they were getting when he got drafted,
Yeah.
and
Just goes to
here
show
he
what the
is.
Browns can do to talent.
It's a shame,
It
It
is.
really is.
It really is a shame. I wonder
It's
how
kind of
many
sad.
great Hall of Fame caliber players we never truly got
Heard
to experience because they were just locked
or
down in Cleveland.
or even heard of. Like, God, I don't even know that guy. Who was
Yeah.
that guy? Like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking yeah. I don't know. You wonder, Browns fans, why are you still fans? I think you guys should all take a stand and just be fans of a different team. Just let that franchise burn.
Yeah,
Just a thought.
fuck,
Just a
they
thought.
can't if they don't get no ticket sales, they can't survive. They have
They
no
can't.
choice but to sell.
I'm gonna
Uh,
take the Ravens. I'm not. I'll take the Buck spread though, plus 4.5, because I think it's a 3-point game. Tell you that
you
right
think it's
now.
going to be a 3-point game?
I think it's gonna be a 3-point game.
I'm kind of thinking Baltimore's going to blow them out.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I think the Tampa Bay they are a lot better than people thought they were and gave them credit for in the beginning of the season, but they're not on the Ravens level.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens. You're going Bucks.
No, I'm taking the Ravens. I just think it'll be close.
Okay,
I don't think the Bucks win. Yeah.
all right. So Chargers, Cardinals. This is a fucking
Oh,
stank show.
start. Oh, fucking
Oh yeah, go
Christ.
back. Start and
Yep.
sit.
Start Chris Godwin. I'm sorry. Start Chris Godwin.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say sit. Just
Derrick Henry.
sit Bucky. No, you can't sit Derrick Henry.
I
I
know.
thought
I
about it.
know.
Sit the whole Bucks running back situation right now. Sean Tucker played a lot last week. Rashad White might play this week. It's just been weird. I wouldn't touch him.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Yeah, Rashad White really hasn't he was that consistent 10 points for me all year last year and
He
then
was good. Yeah. Bucky Irving really. I mean, he's Bucky Irving's looked great, but they just don't seem to want to give him the looks that he should be getting. I mean,
right.
he's done well with 12 touches a game, but we'll see. Pump the brakes a little bit.
Okay, last game of the week, Chargers and the Cardinals. Chargers coming off of a fucking great game last week. They absolutely put it to the Broncos. Well,
They
kind
did.
of. They won 23-16, but at one point they were up by a mile.
Yeah.
Now you got the Cardinals who are coming off their dub
Ugh. No,
against
Cardinals got smacked by Green Bay, didn't they?
Oh, they did get smacked. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I
I'm
was
still
gonna
reliving the
say.
Niners win they had 2
Oh,
weeks
ha
ago.
ha ha ha! Funny guy.
Yeah, Cardinals certainly falling back down to earth against the Packers last week at Lambeau. Just a shit show.
Yeah.
I this defense for the Chargers, pretty good, pretty decent. I think they're going to give Kyler Murray fits, and I just think they're a better football team. And Jim Harbaugh has a lot to do with that. They are just a well better or a well-oiled machine, so to speak. That's just what a head coach like Jim Harbaugh can do. He tightens up the gaps and he makes it more structurable. And they haven't been absolutely tearing it up necessarily, but they're just a better football team and certainly a better football team than the Arizona Cardinals. I think the Chargers win probably 24-16, something like that. Kind of just like they beat the Broncos last week.
Okay. I agree with you. I think the Chargers are the better team. The Cardinals are just, I don't know. They're the
They're so
Cardinals.
up and
That's
down,
kind of
dude. It's a fucking
very
roller coaster
inconsistent.
with them.
And part of that, like you look at Marvin Harrison Jr.'s games, just like what the hell? You know what? Lad McConkey has two more catches on the season than Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a like that's just
Who the
wrong.
fuck is Lad McConkey?
We know he was the George. You know who Lad McConkey is. He's a fucking lad, eh? Anyways,
I have
good
never heard of
rookie.
that
You've
fuck.
never heard of Lad? He was like a second round pick out of Georgia. Lad McConkey. Wow, look at this guy. Fucking
What's he, a receiver?
yeah, I mean, he has 19 catches.
Oh boy. Oh my
Oof.
God.
Obviously, he's received. But anyways, is that's just I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Imagine Marvin Harrison Jr. over on the Chargers. Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
fucking fun? Fun to think about. But yeah, I'll take the Chargers. I'll take the spread too. I think they beat them by 3. I don't trust
I
Kyler
like
Murray.
that. I like that spread too. It's sitting at -2 right now.
Right?
Fuck. I mean, even the money line ain't bad. -125. That's pretty damn close to even. Shit.
Yeah, it doesn't get much closer than that. And you know, another thing that people don't think about, the Chargers defensive line's kind of tall, so it's hard for Kyler Murray to
Oh
see
yeah.
over that deep. So, you know, you got to factor that in.
That's
The deep,
honestly
you
a
know,
good point to bring up, Sir
yeah.
Charles. I mean,
hmm
that will
They're
it
good at
Kyler
putting their
Murray's
hands
already at a
up.
huge disadvantage.
Exactly. They're good at putting their hands up. You know, it's just gonna be hard to see. It's
Yeah.
tough for a little guy like Kyler.
So we're both going Chargers.
Absolutely.
Start him,
Fuck the
sit him.
Cardinals. Ugh, this one's a little tougher. I say start J.K. Dobbins. I think you'll get a good pace going against the Cardinals defense. I don't want to say sit Marvin Harrison Jr., but I don't know if this is the get right game against the Jim Harbaugh defense.
Could be.
Could be. It's tough. I don't know. I don't really have a sit for this one, honestly. I
I'll
think
say
that everyone
sit
will do
Kyler
okay.
Murray.
You say sit Kyler?
Mhm.
Okay. That rushing upside makes it hard to sit him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll
You
see.
know, yeah. You know, don't every play anyone you feel like it. Play James Conner, play Kyler Murray, play them all. Just
Yeah.
don't expect a
Not
lot,
every
you know.
game has a sit 'em or a start 'em, you know? It's just
No.
kind of you don't really know.
Oh, well, I mean, sit the Cardinals defense if we're gonna.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Well,
That's
I don't. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Not much going on over there.
Okay, let's figure out. So last week we came in, we did the safety safe parlay, which hit. Then we
Woo!
also did a, our little old rootin' tootin' fucking high hope parlay. You want to do that again?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I actually have something right here.
Oh,
I got the
beautiful.
Lions, Colts, Bengals, and Chargers. And what's it
Lions,
sitting at?
Colts, Bengals, and Chargers parlay.
Plus 749.
I like that for our rootin' tootin'.
That's
Our
the root. Oh
fucking
yeah, for
go
sure. I
get
mean, the
them.
Lions in there makes it a little. I think the other ones are very solid, but Vikings could do something. I don't expect it, but you never know. Jet is a game breaker. But yeah, I mean, I like those four at 749.
Okay. I like that. I do like that. I really do. Let's fuck with that. We'll call that
hmm
Colts, um,
Bengals,
Colts,
Chargers,
Bengals,
Lions.
Chargers, Lions. Yeah, I like that a
Boom.
lot.
Yep. Got some cats, and got the Bengals and the Lions in the same parlay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got
so safe, 100%, no risk at all involved, free money parlay.
Okay. We're going
I'm
safe, safe.
super safe, dude. Like fucking don't even think about it. Just check your bank account the next morning. You'll see it.
Okay. I mean, hey, that sounds nice. I like it. I
It
think
doesn't it does sound pretty nice, I will
you
say.
can go with the Bengals.
I'm gonna say Bengals gotta be in
I
there.
think the Bengals they just look like such a win. I know it's a division game. Throw the Bills in there. It's the Titans. I know the odds are stupid. Just
Yeah,
throw them in.
we'll throw the Bills skis in
They're
there.
gonna boost it up a little bit. God, for the next one, this one's a little
Mm.
tougher. This one's a little tougher. Oh, what do we
Oh
think?
boy.
I mean,
Dude, I'm really, really liking the Lions, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
But it's like,
Jaguar is the Jaguar safe though?
I'm
It's a
also thinking
favorite,
about that one too, because
you
last
know.
week I thought it was a fucking,
And you did, and they fucking screwed the pooch.
yeah, they
They
got their
fucking
ass whooped.
yeah, they did.
No, I think the Jaguars is a lock because they've been there for fucking a week. They're adjusted. You
That's
got
fair.
Drake May, a rookie. He's already a rookie. He's already got to deal with that. Now he's got to
That's
come to another fucking country
a whole nother country that hates you
that
because you're
hates you.
American. It
Absolutely can't
fucking hates
fucking
you.
stand you.
Yeah, fucking gross, loud Americans.
You want to throw the Jags
Cheeseburgers.
in there?
Let's do it. Bills, Bengals, Jags sitting at plus 145. I mean,
That
it's
sounds, we
not
got to get at least plus
beautiful,
two.
but that's yeah. All right, what spread can we take here? We can take a spread, right?
I fucking hate spreads, but yeah, we can
I
do it.
know you hate spreads. I know you do. Sometimes you gotta
How
fucking
about, dude, let's take a Ravens minus 2.5.
okay. I was gonna say throw the Eagles in there.
Oh, and the Eagles, yeah, we could throw them in there.
It feels a little safer.
You think that's safer than the Ravens?
I th Do you believe in the Giants?
No, but I believe in the Giants playing good fucking like uh divisional ball. I mean, they beat the Eagles
Yeah,
last year somehow.
they did. They did. They got the league neighbors this year.
Yeah, and he's playing.
Throw the Rams in there, right? Fuck the Raiders.
Fuck yeah,
Plus
why are we not
216.
even looking at
Plus
those guys?
216. Why did I fucking just keep scrolling? Plus 216. Boom. Bills, Bengals, Jags, Rams.
Bills, Bengals, Jags, Rams. Super
There you go.
safe parlay. Don't even look at it. Just check your
Yeah.
bank account the next morning. You'll be
The
pleased.
the animal parlay.
The animal parlay.
You got four animals, I mean, shit. You can't lose.
Okay. There we have it. I mean, that's
That's it.
fucking I like that. I really do.
Money.
Money, money. And
Money.
I will do my official I gotta do my official
Money.
lock of the week though.
Oh, it's true. We
Mm,
never narrowed that. You narrowed it down, but we didn't ever quite get there.
dude, my official lock of the week. Fuck. Fuck. Uh, Official lock of the week, Detroit
Ooh.
Lions over the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, he's going for it. I
Dude,
love it. I
it's
love it. I
something's
love an
telling me
underdog
though,
lock.
man. Something's fucking, I got that same itch, that same niche. I'm going Lions,
I hear you.
Detroit Lions. I like it.
Fuck it. I like it. I will be have some money on the Lions this week. That's for damn sure. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely. All right, Sir Charles. Well, we went through all the fucking Sunday, Monday games for this week. All we
We
have left
did.
to do is sit back, watch, and see how stupid we are, see how fucking intuitive we are.
We do. We gotta get B Shy on here for one of these fucking little parlay. Get a little parlay powwow going
Beachy?
on one of these days. Beachy.
Did you say beach high?
Be shy. Like child, shy.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Beachy. Oh, that sounds
Chi,
crazy.
because I called
Chi.
Justin Chi. Well, I am dark
Okay.
right now. I need to change my
Yeah, you've
lighting.
been dark for a little while. I'm not
I
gonna
didn't
lie
turn my
to you.
light on.
Oh,
That's
fucking up
fine.
out here.
That's fine. No one needs to see me. Anyway, thank you for joining me again, Sir Charles, on this lovely Saturday afternoon. I hope your plays in college football turn out profitable.
Not looking great, but we're here.
Fuck Missouri.
Yeah,
Um,
well, yeah. Bunch of bastards.
but that'll do
Goes
it
to
until
Missouri.
next week. Good luck on your Niners, man. I hope you guys beat the Chiefs. That'd be
Got it
cool.
this week. It'll
Yep,
be
yep,
cool. It's
yep.
gonna happen, I believe.
T
Got
Bloom
faith.
Nation, Sir Charles Knights, T Bloomanites, rally
We're out.
together. We will see you next week on another episode of the T Bloom Talk Show. Until then, take care.
Brush your hair.
Brush your hair.